It's the most fucking humid run I've ever had in my life. Ever today. Ever. This morning. Look at this.
Really?
It's soaked.
Didn't feel that bad out. I wasn't running, of course. Brisk jog.
What the fuck did you do? How many steps have you taken outside today? 4?
Several. Many.
Not that brisk in here? There's air conditioning.
I'm not taking steps anywhere. I'm hobbled. Don't forget.
Yeah, you did a good job selling that. Well played.
I think it was one of my better acting performances.
I'm saying on the show yesterday, maybe we should have amplified it for comedic effect. That's okay. What are you going to do? Oh, my God. It was one of those days where the windows are all... You didn't sense that, Steve?
It is very humid. I'm hoping that the weather will be better in Saco. I hope we get a more of a dry heat.
What a wonderful conversationalist you are to just talk naturally about the day's weather. Well, I certainly hope the weather is better tomorrow.
No, it's fucking humid. It's the weather. What do you
I
want to say?
ran.
The fucking, okay, you ran. I'm so sorry for you, Kirk. I'm so sorry your run was humid.
You shouldn't have run.
Seeking... What is that noise in the background?
Someone's backing up.
Great. Keep backing up. Fuck that means.
That's a truck outside.
I'm aware of what it is, stupid.
You wanted
said,
to back,
what is it?
You wanted to back over the studio and kill us all, right?
Not me.
You asked what it was.
Why am I hearing it? Forget it. Jesus Christ.
Why are you hearing it? It's a noise.
So the thing where Mike is losing the argument, he goes,
Your ears work.
He goes, what do you mean? When he fully is aware of every word that was said before that. What do you mean?
How am I losing the argument?
I'm saying like last
You
week
asked,
with
I
your ridiculous, the fuck did we fight about last? Oh, the
Farrakhan guy.
Farrakhan guy. No. The,
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, yeah.
Yes.
The Farrakhan
It's like,
guy.
what do you mean? That's a good crutch to get like 10 seconds of rethought. What do you
Well,
mean?
what? You asked what the noise was. I said it's a truck backing up. You say it's a truck backing up.
What do you mean?
So what? Right.
What do you mean?
There you go.
I'm flustered. What do you mean by that? Oh, God. And how many days in a row have you worn those shorts, by the way?
Several.
What the
Wear 'em-
fuck?
Wear them all the time.
It's hot out. Wash them.
I wash them.
How often? Often.
Every
Somebody
other
tweeted
week.
me the other day and said they say often. Does it matter which way I say? These fucking cunts on Twitter. Get off. Don't show up at Saco either. Leave me alone.
You say often instead of often?
Does it matter, really?
I think often is correct, no?
I don't know that. What are you doing, Steve? Why am I looking at your neck?
I was just hooking something up.
Oh, okay. Why don't you go hook that up somewhere else?
Like a noose?
A wacky bunch there. Boy, not a lot going on, huh?
Jesus Christ. Well, people want to know, also want to know, like, so 3:30 is when you enter Saco, right?
Yes.
Okay. For the show, or not the town itself. We'll get to all the culinary opportunities there in a moment because they are legion, given one of the great main minds of all time, Theodore James Hubbard, broke it down on the original
Yes.
Minifan show, which was interesting insight if you don't have a car or the ability to look things up or a phone or Google. It was nice to have a good local flavor.
Well, you get a taste for how he lives.
Yes, that is an interesting perspective.
You want to live as the locals live.
True. People also want to know, like, if I get there at 5 and I'm parked in the back, is that, I think people want to get as close as they can to the front, to the action.
I'd imagine.
Well, I mean,
It's almost like
if
getting a Springsteen show. If it's open seat, get right to the front.
I guess if you're at a movie theater, do you get right in the front when you sit there?
Well, it's different when
There are some- I
if
suppose
Tom
there-
Cruise was acting live at the,
There are
on the screen.
There are some optimal seats, I would say.
Okay, so can people wait? Can people park in front if they get there at 9 in the morning and wait for the gates to open?
I guess they could, but they're going to be guided in. There's a process for filling out the parking lot, so it's not like they go in and take a few laps and decide, oh, we want to sit here. There's going to be people there to guide them. Who
has been blessed with the gift of the ability to guide people to seats of the drive-in movie theater? Who will be performing
the
that act?
fine employees of the Saco Drive-In Theater.
Excellent.
Oh, excellent.
So they're experts at how to put a car at a place where it's facing a screen.
Correct, socially distanced.
That's
They know all the best angles, all the best seats.
Get the maximum number of people into the theater and still comply with.
out of
social
curiosity
distancing
from
policy.
a drive-in movie theater social distancing policy, which I applaud and I'm glad we're participating in. I've been to drive-in movies. Normally, you're not that close to the car next to you.
Well, there's white poles up in the parking lot. Usually they fit 2 cars between each set of poles.
Yeah.
Now it's 1 car between each set of poles.
You painted those poles
Half
right individually.
Is that
The other
right?
day, yes.
Because I'm a racist. Yes.
What do you want to do then, Steve? You want to talk about Joe Biden being old? I can do that if you like. I mean, then nobody will listen, Then you'll have fucking Turtle Boy and Cullinane. Is that what you want?
He is old.
2,000 people listening an episode? So, all right. So, okay. So it doesn't really matter when you get there.
Everyone's basically going to have a great view of the screen. And if you've got a truck, if you've got a tall vehicle, SUV, sit further back or asked to park further back.
Oh.
If you've got a compact car, maybe sit in the front. You know, like again, remember we talked about how people were going to try to bring campers and motorhomes in. I had a guy email me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, I'm coming from Pennsylvania with this. Is that going to be okay?" And it's just not going to be okay. They won't fit.
Someone told me they're coming with a 15-seat vehicle. Will that fit?
I mean, what is it? How long?
I have no idea. I don't know. They just said we're doing it.
Well, they should reach out and ask.
It's really small.
There is.
It's 15 seats.
Well, yeah, I know, but is it?
It's a decent size.
Yeah. So is it just a van or is it a motorhome? You know, the height and the length of it matter for the drive-in theater.
I guess those people will find out.
I mean, we were very clear that you're not supposed to be bringing motorhomes. So if people want to,
bring a motorhome, that's bad. But you cannot have your feet showing. That's worse.
Yes,
I think people think I'm kidding around. I know there's gonna be some rebel who's gonna be funny wearing flip-flops. You're gone.
Kirk, look at my feet.
Yeah, you're gone. I mean, I'm not kidding either. I don't want to see anybody's feet. They're gone.
You'll
They're
kick
gone.
them out.
They are gone. Have I made it more clear?
Wow.
No, I mean, how many times have I said it this week?
You made it very clear.
Lauren Lynn said she's bringing extra pairs of shoes just to help people comply, so they'll have no excuse.
No, that's not allowed. All due respect, no. If you don't know the rules by now, I don't want any help. What help? No. I've made this. If you listen to the podcast, you know the rules. If you listen to me the last fucking 8 years, you know the rules.
Right.
No feet. I put it this way: if somebody comes to their flip-flop, if they're willing to saw their feet off in front of me and throw it into the woods, then I'll say it's fine.
So you'll even say being like a week behind and not hearing all this, no excuse, because they should have known for many years.
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, of course that's what I'm saying. What are you...
Dragging this out as long as I can.
You Danielle? Like, I don't even understand.
News out of Colorado today.
What? I'm worried about Mike. It's like when Dwight had the concussion. I don't know what's going on.
No, in that case, that'd be funnier. And
that's true. Like what's happening here? What happened yesterday?
I have no idea. Yesterday I was rattled.
How about the day before?
Oh, I was.
How about the week before?
Well, that's just me. That's just what you're stuck with. Yesterday,
well, you rattled. Steve speculated it was because you had a Red Bull before the show.
Might have been. Well, it was a lot of things.
Is that what you said, Steve?
I woke up at 4 for this.
You get a little red in the face. I thought it might be in the caffeine.
You got up early. Yeah, that's tough.
It was. Yeah. Well, it was a mixture. And
time to go to bed the night before.
Thinking that's the thing. I went to bed at like 8:30, very early.
8:30
in preparation, but
that's too early.
But could not fall asleep.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Never fell asleep.
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
9:45, 10 o'clock.
Probably didn't fall asleep till midnight.
Oh, really? Just tossing and turning?
Tossing and
all
turning.
those thoughts in your head?
Yes.
Just weighing you down?
Exactly.
Like what?
There's too many of them to even start speculating.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't be speculating. You'd be saying.
I was worried. I was nervous about my mission with Chris Curtis, and rightfully so.
But you've done it like 12 times.
This one I was I knew this was the time we were going to get him.
This is like the morning before D-Day.
Yeah. I was like, this time we got him.
He got him dead premonitions of. He just woke up with foot pain. His foot was just predicting what was going to happen.
I've said this before. I heard this somewhere before. We'll get to Mike's thing in a second. It's important. But like, it is wild to think that there were kids who lived in Dexter, Maine, for example, and never left Dexter, Maine, who were 17 or 18 years old. And then fucking a couple of months later, they're in fucking France in the middle of a war. That is insane. Like a fucking 18-year-old kid. That's fucking nuts.
Especially when you look at what 17 and 18-year-olds are doing.
Steve was one of them, by the way. But still, wasn't fighting for the Americans, but it's a different conversation.
That is true. The 17 and 18 now are, I mean, you can still join the military, but they're children. Like, they consider, even when you're like 23, it's like, they're just a kid. Whereas
but
you
even
back then,
the military, I remember it's a deleted scene in Saving Private Ryan. It's a good one where Edward Burns is in the middle after a big war, a big military fight, turns and was like, man, you should see these comments on this blog I posted on Barstool. It was really bad. Even back then, the military did not like negative comments on blogs. It's been going on for 70 years.
It's all very hurtful.
Like, yeah, I know I just saw 9,000 people murdered, but what can you do?
No, they gave him a choice. You can take some nasty tweets online, some social media harassment, or you can go storm the beach. What do you want to do, soldier?
Yes. We are the weakest generation, but that is true of
everybody says that.
I think those people in World War II were probably the weakest.
I don't think the greatest generation got back from Europe and were like, we're the weakest generation.
I'm saying
but their grandfathers said that, I would think.
I think but I do think so much of that is like that next generation. It was almost like this explosion in psychology and therapy for that next generation. That next generation was the Vietnam generation. Now you had some people fighting there, but you also had the protest, that crowd. But then the next crowd, like my generation, the crowd of parents who were like Vietnam protesters would say that we were soft.
Yeah.
After they were being called soft by their dads.
Well, that's what I was saying is I think the people that went to World War II, I think their grandfathers and fathers were like, they're pussies.
I think there's a little bit of
I feel like
that was the last generation that now you're right. As kids, they probably had that fight with their dads.
Yeah,
but their dads fight in World War I? No, Maybe some.
I think there was some truth to every generation looking back, because in the post-war
the second
era,
generation was like that, like after like Adam and Eve's kids.
I think it's always been that.
The Adam was like,
your
"You're
kid
a fucking pussy, Adam Jr."
Yeah,
the second
kid is always
generation was
weaker.
like, "Why the fuck do you eat that apple, Dad? This sucks." Like the Garden of Eden sounds pretty fucking.
That's true.
sweet.
Adam's
Eve,
probably
why'd you eat
saying
that
Adam's
apple?
probably saying to Adam Jr. like, look, I had to fuck this woman, didn't shave anything.
right.
It's a fucking mess. I had to fuck this.
Yeah, you listen to your shitty music and
Right.
your video
Your
games.
hippie music.
Yeah.
That's true. You start a fire. Oh, are you cold, you pussy?
Right, exactly. The new generation always has something that the old one didn't have.
That's true. But I don't know, like, and every time, like now, like I'll have grandkids, and I'm sure that, Harry and Kayla will be like, geez, freak these kids these days, this music.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I guess.
Well, I think it's because of complacency. Like after World War II, there was a new level of comfort, and people were complacent, and there was new luxuries, new economic success, so they could become.
There was still Korea. There was still the Korean
lazier.
War and Vietnam. And,
But the Korean War wasn't as all-encompassing as World War II.
Vietnam was, though. I mean,
Yeah,
Vietnam
it
was polarizing.
It
And World War-
certainly was, but in terms of like the war effort itself.
Oh yeah, it was not
wasn't as big.
galvanizing. No, for sure not. But even same with like at first after 9/11, you remember the Democrats, Republicans pretended to like each other. They did their vigils and they
Yeah, but
cried.
we weren't doing
Bush was
meatless
throwing
Mondays.
strikes. Those were the days, baby.
We weren't like rationing and doing meatless Mondays, and there was no civilian war effort. We were like going to airports to welcome troops home and put flags in our yards. It wasn't the mobilization of a country.
But yeah, how did we start here with the pussy generations? What happened?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, Mike, tossing and turning.
Yes, Mike's
the ultimate pussy.
Mike's
right.
ultimate sacrifice.
The peak of pussy
Well, that's
generation.
true. I disagree. I'm brave for this generation.
But I would last 15 minutes in more, maybe 20. I would definitely just jump in front of something.
I would do pretty well.
You would?
Yeah.
You might be better off not seeing anything. Maybe.
Yeah. Just shoot wildly.
Yeah, just hide.
Come at me.
But like
I
the
dare
pressure of it, I would I would just be like, it'd be unrelenting.
See, you think that, but I think if you got into battle, you would see that the only way out would be to kill the other people. So I bet you'd be the guy in
Pretty
Vietnam.
good paintball the few times I've played. I'm not bragging, but I mean, maybe I would be
you. I
decent.
think you've got these.
You'd be the
skills,
guy
though.
who's really, really quiet about your time in Vietnam, and then someone finds a citation. It's like you chewed out the necks of 45 Vietnamese people.
I don't
just
think
to
so.
Save
the other
somebody.
thing is to be so goddamn hot. Vietnam,
Oh,
everyone
that's
talks about
true. You think
fucking
it's
buggy
humid?
and hot.
You think it was humid this morning on your run?
Oh, shit, a 5 mile run. I'm bitching. That's what I'm saying.
But you might adapt to it to distract yourself from all that.
It's like when you're a
The
kid.
elements.
When you're a little kid, you don't care that there's no air conditioning. Like
Right.
it doesn't really matter
Yeah,
when you're
that's true.
7 or 8. Like Harry doesn't care. He has, but he doesn't care if we go somewhere to. Like if I was a kid, I didn't know any better. If there was, but now, like a night like tonight or today, if there's no air conditioning, I'm fucking a heart attack.
I was miserable.
I cry. I literally cry.
So you're the guy in 1917. They're like, you got to go save your brother, and you have to run this entire line. They pick you because you're a runner.
Yeah, I do
And you
well.
got to save your brother.
Yeah,
You got that.
I guess
Right?
because but at that point, like that thing about movie, there's so many rats in that movie though. Did you see that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the rats. I wouldn't be able to handle the rats.
But you're running though. It's not like you have to sit down and have tea with the rest.
I think I would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go find them and I'd like go to some village and just hang out.
Sorry, Adam.
Yeah, true. I'm always amazed how back then how they always found stuff too.
The movie is Adam, but he's
Right.
going to come find you. Sipping
like-
coffee, looking at you, looking at the
Like,
time.
Minahan, you need to go find your brother. Okay, it's not coming up on my iPhone. Where is the GPS?
But I wouldn't be
here?
able to fucking. They found and they would always like hunt people down. How the fuck did they do that?
Yeah, in like 1917 and Saving Private Ryan, they actually find him. Weird.
Well, yeah. Well, 19. Yeah. Well, neither one's really a true story. That also helps.
I mean,
anything-
stuff like that did happen.
Yeah. Right. But they're not actually. Those things didn't actually happen.
Anything before smartphones seems like a gigantic pain in the ass.
Well, I would say the first couple of times I drove cross country, it was just me and the map,
It's
which is not
seemingly
which is
impossible.
not that. Which is not that.
I feel like
hard.
once you get out of a city,
Correct. I mean, you could you just go west. But I mean, I would even jump off the highway and go find stuff. And a couple of years ago, when I took off, after I took my leave, I drove cross country again, and I used the map. But this time, I stayed off a lot of the major roads. It was actually it was sort of a test. I found myself in the middle of nowhere. It was kind of fun.
You say it's not that hard, but when Harry turns whatever age you were, he'd be like, "What the? How would I possibly?" It doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense to him.
plus every car will just have onboard nav.
You mean navigation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they call it nav.
Why didn't
an
you
abbrev.
did you have an abbreviation for on board or no?
OB Nav.
OBNav.
It sounds
OBNav.
doesn't work though, does it?
No.
Nav. Anyway, well, speaking of onboard nav and guidance, I think if you're going to be in the area in Maine on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Steve's a Maine guy. I'm one of these pretend Maine guys who, hang out. I'll go to these coffee shops like the real Mainers.
You're a wannabe.
Pretend, yeah, totally.
I'm one of the muckety mucks.
As we used to call as the kids used to call us back in the junior high days, posers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, you don't like GNR. You're a poser. Yeah, you don't like Poison.
That's cool.
Like
so you want to be like one of the Steves or TJ Hubbards of the world.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far.
That's the lifestyle you're trying to recreate.
Southern Maine's pretty nice.
I've never tried to do the accent or anything.
Steve?
No, the Maine accent.
What would it sound like if you did?
Well, you've done it.
That's
Steve.
what I meant.
Let me hear it again.
I'll let TJ take care of it.
Okay. So, Steve from Providence, a born host,
Yes.
was hosting the OG Minifans show. And there's going to be an OG Minifans show at some address tomorrow, which is we're not confirmed which address that is.
I'll stand by this. I have text to prove.
I will say it's not that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay. I think if you get to 2, you're pretty.
Why is there a tent? Why is having a party over there as well?
Yeah, I mean, Steve was having a lot of fun at Mike's expense because he got it was. What did you think it was?
Did not think it was anything.
Okay, well, yes, you did. You thought it was something.
Yeah, yes,
right.
I thought it was something because
sure,
a short little.
Okay. What was the original address you were given?
2 Dragonfly Drive.
Okay, turns out Steve was like, Kirk, Mike got the fucking address. So he's wrong.
You said it like that?
Yeah, basically. It's like, wrong.
Oh, Steve from Providence.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that.
So it's 4 Dragonfly Ave, correct?
It is 4.
Ave?
Yes.
Okay.
Drive.
Drive, I beg your
Dragonfly
pardon.
Drive.
4 So it is, I'm going to guess next to it?
Yes.
Okay. So
In
again.
fact, I believe that the people that own the 2 properties are related. I'm
Right.
pretty sure,
I have no doubt. I have no doubt about that. So that's.
I'm also told that Mike is misinformed as to how many people are going to be at this event.
I'm told to be a big showing, by the way.
Good. That I'm happily misinformed.
There's even a small. What are you coughing about?
Coronavirus.
Oh, okay. I'd even say there's a small chance the podcast Jesus himself may make an appearance.
Oh, wow.
Oh. That means you won't if you're saying it.
I think there's a really good chance I'll be there.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, guys, you heard it. He's going to be there.
I think I might be at the grill.
That's very exciting.
All right, what, 2 dogs? Come on. What do you want, a hamburger with that?
What are you, a pussy?
I'll make show jokes the whole time. Just be embarrassing. Well, things take time. This thing's not going to cook itself. 100%. I mean,
All right, we got it, Kirk.
Let's go rape. We want to leave. It's 12:30.
Come on.
Why are you still grilling hot dogs?
A few more hours?
Nobody's eating in 4 hours.
Come on, guys. We got another keg to tap here.
There's 400 hot dogs next to you.
Show doesn't start till 8:30. We got all day.
Anyway, so that's the address. 4 Dragonfly Drive.
Which TJ Hubbard
Wrong
texted
pipe.
me.
What's that? Go ahead.
TJ Hubbard texted me 2 Dragonfly Drive. I'm just going to say it.
He said that.
I want it out there.
He did say that. He said
I know.
initially.
Steve from Providence is like, no. He told me, he's like, just so you know, buddy, we're going to give you a ribbon. Address was way off. I was like, was it? He goes, yeah, it's 4 Dragonfly Drive. I was like, what have I been saying? He's like, you said 2, you fucking moron.
I'm trying to think what the line is for that. That would be bad to make fun of.
If it wasn't
really
Dragonfly
sure.
Drive.
I guess.
If it was too
I feel like you have
Smithfield
to.
Lane.
I guess, but it's like a great. Is that a tremendous ribbing?
Get the town wrong, right?
Even then, is it like that funny? I don't know. Like he got texted. If he can't read, I guess that's funny.
It would be funny if if we got video of people at someone's house.
Yes, that's right. That's what we should do.
Funny.
We should do that. So I mean, I think there's going to be. I think it's going to be a decent showing.
All right, I'm glad.
And I know there's food's going to be served there, but their bill is already going to be full. You ask why? I'll tell you why. TJ Hubbard hosting the show. If you're when you're in the area in Maine in the summer, I am not a big fan of these particular items, but many, many people are. My great friend Steve Kingston at the Clam Shack in downtown Kennebunkport, if you want to make your way through there over the weekend. That place will be full. People love their clams. Promo code Gary. People love their clams. They love their lobster rolls. We know that's what Maine is. I mean, that's what Maine is about. Right. Have a little lobster roll. Have a little lobster roll there.
Very good.
Look out the ocean. I mean, I think my understanding is Maine is completely everything has an ocean view, right?
Everything.
Good. Okay. Yes. So Saco is on like an
no matter
island,
where
right?
you go.
Yeah, Dexter, I grew up in the ocean.
Okay. Like you have to take a boat to the drive-in movie theater, I think, right?
Oh, well, a ferry, yeah.
A ferry, yes. So yeah, you can have those. Fine. Everybody knows about those little places, those little mom and pop clam shack places. But TJ Hubbard's going to lay down. If you're looking for somewhere to really eat, TJ Hubbard's your guy.
TJ, so in dealing with up there, so like myself, I'm driving up there and jumping in another car. Is there places around there for people to leave their cars or like?
Sure.
Hold on. I like this chamber of commerce.
It really is. It could be brought to you by the Maine Chamber of Commerce.
With a natural flow of conversation.
Now, TJ, do they have automobiles up there?
Honestly, are the OGs getting paid to do this?
I'm kidding. It's worse
like
than
a
you and
commercial for Southern Maine.
You'll hear people start their questions too often with, "I'm getting in one car, I'm jumping in another." It makes it sound like he's on like a wacky
Ace Rothstein or something.
Or it's like a wacky cannonball run, like across the country, mad race.
Well, there's a little bit of musical chairs going on to get the cars in.
I understand.
All these cars are going to be at capacity. They're probably going to put 8 people in a car.
What I like about Steve and TJ is they are hammering this down too. Like, if you are going to Saco, watch this show. If you're not, fucking tune out.
It's the Manac.
What's that?
It's the Manac. Yeah. Smokey and the Bandit.
It is. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's
TJ.
where RA met me when we went to Madawaska. You can park his car at Cabela's in the parking ride over there right off the turnpike.
Hold on, real quick.
So
if you're listening right now to the show and you didn't listen to the OG show, you can park your car at the Cabela's.
Okay.
Right, Steve?
Yes, you can park your car at the Cabela's if you have someone also meeting you there to get into their car and then drive further to Saco.
Mm-hmm. Or you can concoct a similar plan.
If you previously made throw a few shekels to Cabela's too while you're in there, would you?
If you've previously made arrangements.
Tell us a little about Cabela's. Are any good deals available there this weekend?
I'll tell you what, they've got Ben's bug spray there.
Oh, is that? Oh, do they really?
Bro, that's.
Hold on, I want to hear that Steve question again. That made me laugh. Play that again. Again, I always say this. I know I do this all the time. So, like, there's just somebody randomly listened to the show a couple of days ago. They like it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give the YouTube a chance. Oh, here it is. So, Stephen Probably's a funny guy. What kind of questions does he have for TJ?
TJ, so in dealing with
Hold on,
there,
Steve. Is he reading from something here or no? Is he being paid?
I don't think he's reading.
Kids eat free if you use promo code Hubbard Gifts.
Oh, God. Jesus.
No, not promo code Big Cat.
No shit, God.
TJ, so in dealing with up there, so
hold on.
Myself, I'm driving.
Little tip as a dealing for dealing with up there.
In dealing with up there.
Well,
that's the folksy charm. We're going
that's
to
the old Maine, right? That's the old Maine.
We're dealing with some hillbillies.
Dealing with up there. What are you going to do?
What was that? In dealing with up there.
Yeah.
I always say to Harry, not always, but we're going over, like, what's a sense? What is a sense? I always say to them, if you walk up to somebody and say it, they understand. You've pretty much got the basic structure of a sentence. So if you walk up to somebody in Maine this week, I guess a Maine dialect. If I just say to somebody, hey, in dealing with up there, do they give me something? Do I win something?
Somehow when you hit
we'll
those,
see you there.
I'll see you up there.
When you hit those hard R's, it just doesn't sound right. But when you say
dealing with up there,
dealing
with up there,
it makes a lot more sense.
In dealing with up there,
you need to see how many prepositions you can string together just to try and start your intro.
One of the worst. I felt so bad when you guys used to play clips of Rear Admiral. When he would say, he'd say, I put a lot of work into my blog.
I take a real journalistic view to my blogging.
Yeah, which there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just funny.
It's just a hilarious thing to hear over and over again.
Yes, well, certainly a good move by EEI. At one point, EEI, just give you one quick EEI note before we get back to Steve. EEI had a hockey weekend show with Ken Laird, Rear Admiral, and Ryan Whitney.
That sounds very close
which they then
else.
just let walk away. Now, Ken Laird stinks, obviously. But, they brought Paul in, which is much better. But, that's a young crowd for hockey that, is a real niche that EI didn't do great with.
2/3 of a now gigantic
of the biggest
podcast.
Hockey podcast. And I know there's not a million of them, but still. The biggest hockey... Forget podcast, just place, like platform.
The biggest hockey show.
Yeah, yes.
Biggest hockey social media, biggest hockey...
In the world.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think Ryan Whitney wants like $150 a week or something.
Good riddance.
And I remember they were actually like, they're leaving to do a podcast, and we can't have them do this if they have a podcast. And I mean, it wasn't like I stood up and screamed about it, but I was like, everyone's doing a hockey podcast? I don't know.
Can you just let them do a podcast here?
No, I mean, they weren't going to, I'm sure Barr still paid them a lot more, but still, it was funny. They just had it. And they were just like, we'll let it go.
Well, the question is, Intercom's so fucking toxic and incompetent. If you put the same three together and named it Spit and Chicklets.
Well, they fucked it up. Yeah. They definitely fucked up. They would put their hands all over it, and it would have been terrible.
Right, that's what they they were telling me, I think Rob Bradford was telling me about Rear Admiral and Jerry Thornton. He's like, that just doesn't translate. Like, they get a lot of views on Barstool, but they don't get a lot of views here necessarily. And I'm like, well, isn't that, there's probably a problem with that, no? Like, that, you shouldn't just say, like, that's what happens.
Yeah, well, but those are important. But let's get to more important questions.
Please.
Sorry.
TJ, so in dealing with up there, so
Why is that funny?
Now you know what he means.
I don't.
He means in dealing with up there, like in
Is with up there a person?
in your main dealings.
Oh,
up there is Maine.
So Steve is like looking up in Maine is like up in his mind.
I think what he means is
Okay.
as we navigate the greater Saco area.
Right.
Yes.
So we have to. So I mean, again, I would just say to Steve, maybe he's been to Maine. He's been to.
Certainly, yeah.
We've seen him.
Yeah, he dealt with up there.
In Madawaska. Well, that's up. Is that up there? Or way up there?
He's been dealing with up
dealing
there.
with way up there
And dealing with way up there.
in the county.
How about Canada?
Oh, way.
Okay. How about the North Pole?
Oh,
Can't
way.
Way.
So by dealing with, is it like negotiating? I mean,
Navigating.
It's all dealings.
Because because I've been to Maine obviously a million times. Like dealing with it's not you take a car and you drive it somewhere and then you park it.
I hate to disagree with Steve because he's more the main guy. I don't think it is just navigating. I think it's everything.
With the folks.
It's all encompassing. Everything
Sure.
Maine.
Sure.
That's dealing with.
I think that's fair. No,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'd agree.
Well, let's hear one more time.
I've got to go to the expert here.
Yeah.
TJ, so in dealing with up there, so like myself, I'm driving up there and jumping in another car. Is there places around there for people to leave their cars? Or
Stop.
My brother's stirring the sauce.
Stop. No, there isn't. You have to turn around. Sorry. We're done.
Steve's also we're 2 days away, and Steve's like, I'm leaving my car up there somewhere. Is there going to be a place to do that?
Well, I think Steve, I think he knows the answer. I could be wrong, but
There's a pocket. So at Cabela's,
this should be a show on Maine Public Access.
Oh, totally.
It should be a
Chamber of Commerce with Steve and TJ and Tim from
regular morning show.
Or Steve just it's what should just be called in dealing with up there. We're out-of-staters have questions for the crazy world of Maine.
In dealing with up there.
Yeah, in
It's
dealing
the
with
best
up
title
there.
because everyone will know. Everyone will be like, "Oh boy, what are they going to get into?" They're
Yeah,
talking
right.
about dealing with up there,
Like food and like culture and people and weather.
anything. This show has no limits. No restrictions.
Bears and moose. A lot of moose up there, Steve.
Yeah.
Up there. Right. Do we have to call it the state anymore?
Up there.
The state should be called, does Maine have do they have to change the name anyway? Is there any issues?
I don't think so.
No.
What was Maine named after?
It was what the French called it when they colonized the islands. They called it Maine, as in mainland.
You know how those
So
French
no
are.
guy, no Jean Maine or anything?
Nope.
Okay, good. How about the people who named it? Do they have issues?
It's a good question.
French Huguenots? I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just saying. Up there would be a better name for the state. Would that be a good name for the state? Up there.
DUT.
Yes. Go ahead. But here's TJ's. Long way of saying TJ gives you many, many options of dining.
Okay, good.
ride, and that's where RA met me when we went to Madawaska. You can park his car at Cabela's in the parking ride over there, right off the turnpike in Scarborough.
So if you guys want a little slice of history,
Hold on. Can you guys tell us exactly where you met?
This is Memorial.
if you guys are looking for landmarks, you can stop by where me and R.A. Minahan met.
I mean, they'll have to take that statue down at some point, obviously.
But for now, it stands with pride.
So you're telling me you and R.A. met? You guys met? It was R.A. Minahan? The real one?
It's like there's an X, like where Kennedy was shot.
Right.
Like you can stand there and reenact.
This is more tragic. Jesus, go ahead.
Perfect place to park your
So
car.
could people park at 2 Dragonfly Lane and walk over?
Yeah, Tim.
I like this is Tim really giving me the business.
Get it? Because Mike got it wrong.
Tim was very into shitting on you about this, which is, of course, obviously fine.
2 Dragonfly T.
Watch, so the jokes are made you like 50 miles apart from each other.
That is probably true, actually. It's like a big backyard.
Advised against it. But hey,
No
that's me.
booths, no parking, no. And wrong address.
Not unless you ask someone and they agree to it. Let's put it that way.
So there is.
I would
plenty
stay
of-
off that property.
Hold on. What I like here is Steve's like, enough bullshit. Enough dicking around here, guys. Back to the parking situation. Like he's really intent on this.
We'll get to the jokes in a second, fellas. Hold your laughter.
You're not paying. The Maine Chamber of Commerce is not here to joke around. People are traveling, out of state. Where do we park a car? I mean, listen to him. He's not happy.
I know you guys
Ask
are enjoying
someone,
this.
and they agree to it. Let's put it that way.
So there is.
I would
plenty
stay
of-
off that property.
So that area where the theater is, where the drive-in is, there's a lot of opportunity for people to park their cars. That's not going to be.
I'm telling you, he's like oddly. He's like, I think he's getting a kickback. I don't know what's going on here.
So
It's like Buddy Cianci. I don't know what's going on.
TJ, I hate to talk your ear off about this, but it's an issue I've felt passionately about for years. The main parking situation. Has it finally been dealt with?
No, see, right before you get to the driveway for the theater, you're going to see Steve out there with a red sign pointing towards his $5 parking lot. Like a Red
I'm
Sox or
serious. I'm
Seahawks
starting to
game.
wonder. I'm starting to wonder.
Not an issue.
Steve will just be gazing at the parking lot on Saturday. Like, boy, when I was a kid, I came up
Oh,
here.
she likes to just.
There wasn't this much parking.
See the great parking lots of America. Every summer he'll get in his car and just go check them out. Oh,
If you told a young Steve from Providence that this many cars would congregate in one parking lot.
I saw Steve in Madawaska and we were talking, and I said, Steve, did I ever tell you about when I was driving across country and I saw that parking lot in Cheyenne, Wyoming? Steve's like, I'll get there one day. One day. He just kind of looked into the water. He's like, nice parking lot here, though, huh? I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. He's like, how about the secondary parking lots in Madawaska? I'm like, yeah, Steve, I'm not really that. You got to talk to someone else.
And he finally found the crew that would appease him.
Well, exactly. What did I say last week? I couldn't figure it out. When you wait for the master, the fucking surfing the piers with food or something right?
Like
Whatever it is. Go ahead.
Basically.
That's not going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And
Not an
there's-
issue. Not an issue at all.
And I'm sure people are going to be bringing in coolers. So there's places, convenience stores around there to get.
I mean,
ice.
stop. Like, I mean, this is clearly a plant. Like, who asked that question? No, there's no convenience stores on Route 1. You know the answer to that question, Steve.
See, this seems to me like Steve is just formulating out loud. How can he get rid of his car, no responsibility to drive, and how can he find beer?
Steve, you're going to get drunk. We all know, okay? You're drunk right now.
Enough tiptoeing around it.
So, if you leave your car somewhere, is there a convenience store or no?
TJ, I got to ask you, we're in the middle of a pandemic here. Are there going to be stores that will be convenient for me to get to?
So, TJ, again, plain and simple. So if I want to get from this place to Saco to get to the drive-in theater, will there be roads in between, or how do I navigate this? Do I have to am I like Lewis and Clark? Am I going to have to cut like fields to create land?
Now, I'm sure people are excited for their stay in Maine, but I want to know, like, once you get to the hotel, will there be electricity? Will we have all the normal amenities that we're so used to?
TJ, the Hilton in downtown Portland. I'll just ask you right now, 1 to 10, how good's the parking lot?
It wasn't listed on the website.
If I have a reservation, can I park there, or should I make other plans?
How about if I get a little parched and I need to have a drink? Is there somewhere I can get that? Is water available in the state of Maine?
Well, that's what it's all leading to. It's like, okay, so there's water, but really, are there any other beverages?
Stronger? Or?
Is this a dry state?
Right up and down Route 1. There's Dunson Corner has 2 or 3 stores. There's an ice cream shop.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Getting the
Hey, you
burst.
got it. First rule,
There's
you got to puke on camera. You have to puke.
Now I don't have to puke. I just had a burp. There's Southern Maine's largest flea market's right there in case you need to stop for anything.
I'm telling you, I think they're all on board here.
And we've got the world's biggest blueberry pie.
I don't understand this.
Is it open?
Yes, it is open from 9 to 5.
Oh, is it?
to
Okay.
Monday.
Monday through Monday, it's open 9 to 5. Okay.
It's PAX.
That sounds like every
They get
Steve.
lots of pack.
Monday through Monday sounds like every day. No?
Or only one day.
Or is it just Monday?
I think that's the thing about the flea market.
What's that?
I think it's just open all the time.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
You said 9 to 5 though. Monday to Monday.
Yeah.
Why would you just say every day or just Monday?
No, it's-
Monday to Monday.
I mean, either it's only open on Monday or it's open every single day. Monday to Monday was his way of
Monday to
saying
Monday's not a bad
Sounds kinda
spin-off
fun, yeah.
show for them either. TJ just goes to various places.
Just him trying different odd jobs.
Yes.
Monday to Monday. I'm working again. He's got a hard hat on and a...
Monday to Monday.
Is your mouth watering yet with all these food options on Route
We haven't
1?
really got there yet. I mean, we're just starting. Steve is just starting to pick through this.
First rule, you got to puke on camera. You have to puke.
Now I don't have to puke. I just had a burp. There's Southern Maine's largest flea market's right there in case you need to stop for anything.
Is it open?
Yes, it is.
Out of
Open from 9 to 5,
curiosity,
Monday through.
what would I need to stop for at a flea market?
I don't know, you need a lava lamp?
Like if I'm spending a night in Saco to drive a movie theater.
Have you ever thought about any old shirts?
I have.
Toys for Kate and Harry. I'm sure there's some Beyblades at the flea market.
So at the flea market, when you take your car there, is there a place where I can like leave it while I'm looking around the flea market, say a parking lot?
Nope.
Oh, plenty.
Oh, is there? Wow. Wow.
Too much room.
And it's open when?
Just Mondays.
Are you sure? Or maybe
Or
every
day.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, TJ.
Monday. So
They get
all
packs?
day. It's packs. Lots
No,
of them.
they get lots of packs.
Yeah, lots of packs. There's a Subway right there.
Hold on. Now you're about to, if you're somebody coming from out of the state who's looking for a nice meal, a little local flavor, you've already got to start.
Well, the thing is, if you're coming from Boston or Providence, you might think, what can these, country people tell us about fine dining?
Well, checkmate.
Johnson Corner. There's a little Chinese restaurant right up there too. I mean, there's a plethora of stuff.
We've got so much stuff. If you were coming to Maine thinking, well, there's certainly no Subway or Chinese food, my friend, you were wrong. You were dead wrong.
If you came from Maine,
We've got both.
your people literally come from all over the country for this thing. I get people from all different states. States where they don't have Subways or Chinese restaurants or flea markets or parking lots
They should be on the brochure.
or
of Maine.
convenience stores.
The brochure- when you enter Maine, it should be Steve and TJ waving at you.
A Chinese restaurant.
Welcome to fun.
A parking lot, a flea market, a Chinese restaurant, a Subway, and the two of them in a convenience store.
Steve and TJ's poo-poo platters.
I like the TJ says, yeah, there's a little Chinese place there somewhere.
And if you're worried that there's not going to be anything to eat, you've heard about the Maine Subways before.
Well, I mean, anytime I have friends or family come visit or talk about coming to Maine, they're like, I am dying to see the ocean and get my hands on some of that fine Chinese delicacy that Maine is so well known for.
It's not lobster.
No. I mean, Steve knows. It's really, I mean, it's
Amazing.
I think Chinese food was invented in Maine. Am I right?
Is that right?
I think so.
Unexpected.
I think so. I'm sorry, TJ. Continue.
Lots of packs.
Lots of packs. There's a Subway right there, Johnson Corner. There's a little Chinese restaurant right up there too. I mean, there's a plethora of stuff up here.
Okay, good.
There's
So if you
Why do
really,
I find this so funny?
if you really break it down,
Because Steve is like genuinely reassured. Oh, all right.
No, I know it's fine.
We're
See, I
fine.
got more like Steve was like, all right, cut the shit.
because if you really break it down, TJ's not doing anything wrong. He's been put on the spot saying, "Pitch me Maine here." What is Maine? And he's
okay. Well, he's lived in Maine his whole life, I suspect, right?
Yeah.
Steve, pitch me Maine food. Go. 30 seconds. Seriously.
Well, downtown Portland actually has some great restaurants. There's one called Mi Sen where they do some Thai soups that are really good. Very
you're
integrated
wrong.
it's
food
already
culture there.
a better job.
But that's not what people want to go to Maine for, though.
Oh, well, the first thing you're going to hit is Bob's Clam Shack in Kittery.
Yeah, right off, right on
Right
Route
off the
1.
interstate. You
could
want to
take-
get yourself a bunch of greasy fried clams, lobster rolls,
go
all
down
that
it. You
stuff.
get up.
can
You got
fill
the
your
outlets
gullet.
right there, and Bob's
I tell
will be
you what,
right. Bob's will be right in your left.
It's good for your wallet too.
Now I've heard at Dudston's Corner there is Chinese food. Is that accurate?
I don't know. Nor does anybody else.
But my
By
point
the
is,
way, though, you can go right from Bob's, take a left, and literally take that road if you want all the way to the movie theater, Steve.
You can.
It's a long drive, but you could see a Gunkwit.
Oh, Route 1's beautiful though.
my point
No,
is,
some parts are nice.
TJ's.
What parts aren't nice?
Damn you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mike. Didn't mean to get in the way of your joke.
TJ's been put on the spot a little bit, and he's struggling coming up with some stuff. At least we think.
I think you rallied.
But my favorite part is that Steve goes, "Oh, good. So there is stuff." After this articulate
There is
explanation.
parking and water. My God. I don't think TJ's done yet, though.
like this is not desolate wasteland between Madawaska and St. Agatha. There's stuff to do everywhere.
Okay.
So it's not like Dexter, Maine, is what you're saying.
No.
There's
it's not
actually
like
shit
that
to
at
do.
all. There's more than one Subway.
I think stuff like that is important because people are going to go up there blind. They're not going to know what's around there. So if someone happens to watch and you're able to give them some information.
And now Kirk has said it before. Once you get up here and you enjoy the spoils of Maine,
Yeah.
it's hard to get out. Man, you like it. It's good. It's good living.
Well, to that point, the three things that you must comply with in order to
We get Tim listening to the other food stuff?
Tim gets into this.
Okay, because he gets to the 10:40 mark. Do you have that, Steve, or no?
I'll pull it up right now.
Let's just do it this morning, right? I think that's about it. Where TJ starts listing other places to go eat.
I can't wait. Because you might be thinking, you've said that often. Once you enjoy the spoils of Maine.
So we started this. Sounds like me, Steve.
It was you.
Okay, I don't think I was on there. Yes. It seems like my main experience might be different.
Flea market's right there in case you need to stop for anything. Good living.
Well,
Keep jump forward through this. They talk about the 14-day quarantine thing, and then TJ gives you a little.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, thank God I've been vacationing in Maine for 3 weeks straight now.
Jeez, it's a great time.
Keep jumping ahead
there
a
in
bit.
Freiburg?
Like 10:30. How far in is that right now?
Night,
12.
You know,
Is it really? Okay, keep going. Maybe I missed it.
Madawaska, and what I want from this show is something that won't be shared on the podcast, something that's not replayed,
Tim's dreams what he wants our show to be. All right, keep going. Too bad. Just go and shut up.
And actually get to know the people. So yeah. I like that. I'm a big interacting guy. So
sure. Well, for myself,
no hand jobs.
I forget. I don't know. So he gets into like
we always find a gem no matter where you go.
At one point he says he's like this place. There's a Walmart. There's a Walgreens. There's a Subway. There's a casino.
Wow.
I'm like, aren't there like local places? That's like Harry Minahan, but like places where you might want to just suggest. I know TJ's probably not.
I know a lot of the local places are probably like restaurants are probably.
Oh, maybe shut down.
I don't like them on. I bet you those little places on the side of the street are not though. Guaranteed. I know. I know the ones that please stay out of Kennebunkport. Leave it alone. It's closed this weekend. But a lot of those places are open, but not this weekend.
Maybe he's trying to appeal to the out of towner that says, "Hey, we've got a vacation weekend.
I want to go to
we
the
don't
Subway?
want to go to any of the local places. Is there something that I have at home that I'll feel comfortable with?
I mean, do you think anybody's
Do you
going
have
to go to
McDonald's, perhaps?
anybody's going to go to that Chinese restaurant?
Now, yeah.
Yes, I think they will have their best business ever this week.
So there you go. So that's the Minifans' perspective on how to enjoy Saco this weekend in the area, I suppose.
And before it gets misconstrued, I would rather listen to that every day of the week than the Greg Hill Show. Like that's a good.
Well,
that's an interesting morning.
Anybody
show.
saying that? I mean, we love the guys. But it's funny.
Man, it looks like if anything, TJ downplayed the Chinese food options available in Saco.
Really? How many do we have?
We've got a Happy Dragon. We have a China Eatery, and Shirley should probably not listen to this one. We have a Walk and Roll.
Oh my God!
We have a walk and roll.
Yeah,
puns are very offensive, as you know.
Jesus Christ!
Hopefully, they're not all on Dunston's Corner. People will be very confused. Which one do I go to?
Dunston's Corner. But no, that's my favorite show on YouTube is the OG Minifan Show. After all, Mike's shows, obviously.
Thank you. I appreciate you putting that in.
And I appreciate the people in Milton's letting me go in the store with Steve Robinson yesterday. Mike Erie banned from there for some reason.
It was my behavior after last.
Yes, that's when you knocked that thing down.
Yes.
But we had a great time in Milton's yesterday. The clothes were awesome. I am outfitted to the nines for the show this weekend. For both shows.
I will say Mike is going to be looking dapper as well.
I've heard I got a gift.
Bill from Milton's, our great friend Bill from Milton's. It was upset that Mike wasn't there. Said numerous times, I really like Mike.
Upset.
I love Bill from Milton's.
Yes.
A great man.
And I was just like, why?
We asked him to stay for your benefit, Bill. What's wrong with you?
But it was awesome. Went in. Bill was great. People there are tremendous. And I'm happy to report it was really busy there yesterday.
Yes, it was.
A couple Minifans, but it was nice to see people, nice foot traffic going in there.
Very good.
And Bill could not thank the Minifans enough. He said over and over how great they are, how awesome they've been. He said, I don't understand all the crap that Minifans get. He said they've been awesome, loyal, polite, kind.
Very happy about the event.
Very happy about the event. Exactly. Best fans in the world. So, if you're looking for clothes, please, you do it anyway. Go to Milton's. Go to Miltons.com. Or go to the store in Braintree, where I was yesterday with Steve at Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill. I got some great Tommy Bahama stuff. Got some nice shorts. I got some nice shoes, by the way.
Very nice shoes.
Very nice shoes. I'll be wearing this both Friday at Mike's event, obviously, at 6 Dragonfly Lane. The shirts.
4 Dragonfly.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yes.
2 off?
You fucking idiot.
Unbelievable. All the deals you want. Johnny O, Vineyard Vines, Michael Kors, Calvin Klein. Bill even said a lot of people are still getting suits for weddings, which are going on now. That's great.
There's going to be a bachelor party at Saco, and it's a wedding with the men are dressed in Milton's. And
Really?
they're getting Smith's Country Cheese, so it's going to be a total Minifan bachelor party.
Wow.
This is the bachelor party at the shows?
Well, part of their bachelor party is coming to the soccer drive-in show.
Wow, look at these guys, these maniacs.
Wild event. I like it.
I think they're going to be tearing up that Chinese food restaurant.
It could be.
Maybe the Subway too. I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, plus it's a Walmart.
It's going to be like The Hangover all over again.
They probably won't because their wives warned them. Like, now you're not going to be going to that Chinese restaurant, are you?
You get 6 hours in Saco, then you get out of there.
We don't want you hanging around with TJ Hubbard and Steve from Providence.
You little fucking parking lot. We're done. We are done. The wedding's off. Miltons.com, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill are the physical locations. But go to Miltons.com, the original sponsor of Kirk Minahan. The store for men, back open. You saw the video from yesterday. And back on the Kirk Minahan show. We love Miltons. Help them out. Help yourself out. Help us out. Let us know and let them know that you went there. Miltons.com. All right. What else we got?
Well, I think we have to talk about the hate crime that is inflaming the nation right now.
Yeah.
Which is?
The one that occurred on your sidekick there
Yeah.
yesterday.
You mean the one that we talked about yesterday?
Yes.
Did something happen afterwards in the last 24 hours?
The nation has been alerted to it thanks to a Minifan prank caller.
Well, 1 second. Oh, is that true? Yes. 1 second. Well, many Minifans, including the people of the show we just played, do not think there was any contact made from the tire to Mike's foot.
Oh, what?
Yes. Plenty of doubters.
That's crazy.
I'll
show you the medical reports.
Well, no, leave your sock on.
Yes,
we don't
please, God.
Yeah.
Of course.
But
of course.
Many people are saying bullshit.
I'll show you the medical reports, and I'll say I've spoken to Mike Portnoy about this, and I can't comment a lot, but I'll just say I've talked to Ted's ramp guy, and we're working on adjustments that need to be made for the home. A lifestyle change.
How'd you get here this morning?
Huh?
How'd you get in here this morning?
I picked him up and carried him in.
Yeah, had some help.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You all right?
A forklift.
Full sore.
Is that what you wanted?
See, they're I guess looking at the video like CSI, thinking maybe the distance between the tire and his foot was too small. Then you have to consider how swollen his foot is from the diabetes.
That's a good point,
Yes.
too. It probably protects him in a way, all the urine that's stored down there. Too, right?
Yes, that's how the body works. Yeah.
My biggest takeaway is he could have killed Mike there. My biggest takeaway is what the shithead Curtis is in that Jeep. What a loser. I was talking to Mutt yesterday. Oh, I shouldn't say that. And he was like, he's like, what is he, in fucking junior in college or something?
Has Mutt got his test, by the way?
That's true. I don't know.
So if that is him then, Justin reminded me, I think Justin was there alone. He had gotten there before me and John the other day.
Yeah.
And that same vehicle, Justin thought it was not Chris Curtis, but that same vehicle tried to, did a little joke where he was going to hit him.
Right.
And Justin's like...
It was definitely Curtis,
Justin
though, right?
didn't move, yeah.
I
Justin
could
didn't
tell
move.
That might not have been a joke.
Justin didn't move and just sat, and then he's like, well, what's the joke now? I'm standing here. And
what a bizarre, he's got his little G, just a strange human being. He's like the bad guy, he's not good enough to be the bad guy like the first Revenge of the Nerds. He's like the fourth Revenge of the Nerds movie. You know, like there's
that's a good way to describe
there's just nothing there.
That's a good way to describe the whole setting.
Like what are you? You're nothing. And by the way, this guy has got this like fucking stomach stapled fucking belly.
Right.
Like he's just a mess. He's a fucking loser. I mean, I don't even get it.
It's like he's crafting a persona that would have worked in like the 80s.
It's a house of cards,
where there's no evidence of of who he is as a person.
Just a house of. I mean, everybody knows. Meanwhile, of course, like since that thing 2 weeks ago, he knows. Like he wants no part of it. Hadn't said a word about it. He's just going away, unless he said something today, which I doubt very highly.
Do you think he could say something on the show without us finding out about it?
Well, there was a throwaway line in the lead where he had to mention something over 18. Maybe people were filing for internships or something.
Yeah. Oh.
But whatever it was, he had to say over 18. And he goes, which were number one, by the way. And everyone laughs. It's like, so it's an inside joke on your show now?
Oh, he's number one under 18 as well.
Yes.
I can tell you that. Keyword under.
I was driving to Milton's yesterday, and I saw a car in front of me had drawn in like window chalk. Finally, a freshman, and I thought of Chris Curtis.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. This is too bad, the freshman. What could have been?
The new Curtis persona is like if I left this show and tried to be the next Sean Hannity or something.
Right? Yeah. It's just
and just thought no one would call me out.
So odd, but when you work in the world where they don't. Like for 4 hours a day, he can live that life.
Right.
And now he never tweets himself. He does it because he knows, like he wants no part. He just doesn't. And then not enough bad things can happen to him. But hey,
well, bad things are about to happen to him.
What's that?
John Fugelsang. Are you familiar with him?
Why do I know that name?
He's a Sirius XM host. He's one of the few progressive hosts. He's like a younger, edgier version of Tom Hartman.
I know he used to be a comedian.
Yeah, I think that. Yes, he did. That's how I.
He's like a West Coast guy.
He's always VH1 or something.
He's always fighting with Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire guys, whatever.
What happened?
He got a prank call from a Minifan.
I think this is a real call.
Yeah,
Good
actually,
report.
I shouldn't describe it as a prank call.
Yeah, it's not. Let me
John is calling from Boston about the protests. Good evening, John. Welcome. You're on Progress.
John, how are you?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
I'm well, but John, the reaction to the protests in Boston is scary, and it's not just from the police. This morning there was a small protest outside this awful radio station in town, and one of the producers ran over a young blind man's foot with his Jeep. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy. I mean, this young man, he's in poor health. He's a type 2 diabetic, so he's at risk. But, he's recovering. But it's just, when does this stop? It was a peaceful protest, and people are just, it's getting out of hand. So I'm looking.
I mean, let me get a peaceful protest about racial justice and, cops shouldn't kill unarmed black men, that kind of protest.
Exactly what I was saying.
I mean,
Well, do you believe that?
we sell a
course.
bumper
There you
sticker
go.
at a website called Make Racists Embarrassed Again. And honestly, we have to shame these people. We can't wait for them all to die off. We have to shame them. I'm sorry.
He's right.
He's a mediocre man for sure.
Yeah.
We hope that he's been called out, and we just gotta pray for this young blind man.
God.
Pray that he can get out okay.
What is the name of the crypto-fascist, blindly obedient Trump cuck who ran over the man's foot? Do you know the producer's name?
Get him, Fugel sang.
And the producer ran over this guy. His name was Chris Curtis. He works at WEI. He's despicable. Despicable man.
I'm sorry. What is it? It's WWEI. What is it?
WEEI.
Okay, I've got to make sure I'd never worked there in the past. Thanks, John. I'll check it out and see what I can
What did
learn
he refer
about
to,
it. I hadn't
Chris?
heard about this case. It's pretty
Trump
depressing.
cuck or something.
I believe crypto-fascist
Yes.
Trump cuck.
Crypto fascist.
Pray for this young blind man.
God.
Pray that he can get out okay.
What is the name of the crypto-fascist, blindly obedient Trump cuck who ran over the man's foot? Do you know the producer's name offhand?
The producer who ran over this guy, his name was Chris Curtis. He works at WEI. He's despicable.
That's funny.
Yeah,
for-
it's
yeah,
the
release that
reveal
call.
in a movie. Chris
Curtis.
People saying,
Wow.
like, oh, God.
Just to be clear, but you were protesting the racism in America in a way.
I was really protesting all injustice in the world.
Yeah.
That probably should have been at WGBH.
Well, honestly, John, if we're going to be serious about this, actually, Chris said that they were number one 18 plus, and Kirk knew that was bullshit. He got the numbers. He went on the show and he proved it. And Chris, we still won't say it.
I'm sorry, Kirk?
Yes.
Now, who is this libtard?
We're selling bumper stickers right now.
That whatever he said, that's a little wordy for make
Racism embarrassing
racism
again?
embarrassing again.
Yeah, it's like a play on Make America Great Again.
No, I
But
understand.
there's just too many letters for a
that's-
bumper sticker.
I'm all for make racism embarrassing. You know what the problem is? The embarrassing.
Yeah, it's too long.
Too long. Make racism
Ashamed? Make racists ashamed again?
and make racism great again wouldn't work. Obviously, we don't want that. And that is that's more like
Make racism gross again?
There we go.
But isn't it already embarrassing?
I thought so.
I don't mean
Well,
to
is
get an argument.
America already
I'm making
great?
an argument with John here, but I don't like Ooh. And by the way, how about the new Trump? Like the almost like obedient Trump now, and he's talking. He's got his
Yeah, he
mask
switched up his campaign advisors, and now he's wearing masks and kind of sedate at
What
his
is he doing?
briefings.
I mean, that's going to last 3 days. It always does. But what is he doing? Did you see? Did you see
Maybe
that?
he's actually trying to win.
Do you have that Biden cut from yesterday, by any chance, where he was talking about? Where he was talking about? Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Let me see here.
He's talking about what?
1 second, I'll get it.
I did see how he said that Trump is the first racist president.
That's an interesting one.
So do we still have to tear down all the Washington and Jefferson
Yeah, it's
memorials
good,
and
those
everything?
guys.
Yeah.
Or are
Clean
they,
record.
clear now?
Fuck yeah, Steve. Here you go. I sent it to you. Here it is. It's just a strange. I don't know if I don't know what's going on, and he is being shielded. Like he never speaks.
I like now that Trump's just getting in the same arguments every day. He's like, no, we're testing more people, so the numbers go up. And they're like, but that's not true. And he's like, no, it is. That's just every day now.
Right. Nobody, either side believe. It's just. So do you have it? I sent it to you. Okay. So this is Biden speaking to. I forget who he's speaking to, but he's talking about. I think his own medical treatment. Now, he's been sick a few times, obviously. And his son was sick, obviously too. His son Bo. But I mean, this is a cut that I don't understand. This. It takes about 20 seconds before you get to it. The sort of the money shot here. But tell me if you've ever heard of this procedure for an adult. Go ahead, Steve.
And I had a nurse nurses at Walter Reed Hospital who would bend down and whisper in my ear. They'd go home and get me pillows. They would make sure they'd actually, probably nothing ever taught in, you can't do it in the COVID time, but they'd actually breathe in my nostrils to make me move, to get me moving. And I had
what?
Can we get? I'd be curious what Riggs' reaction was.
What?
So Biden is similar to like a wind-up toy.
What? That's my favorite one now. Who is that? What?
I think it might be like a producer on Dale and Keefe or something.
What? I tell you, it sounds like a bad 80s sitcom where they had the gay neighbor who was just ridiculously
Don Knotts comes in.
Yeah, like Too Close for Comfort, and they'd be out, they'd knock on the door and they'd be trying to fix something in the bathroom and like Don Knotts, and Janet would say to Jack, you know what? It doesn't fit. And Jack would be like, no, with a towel. And they'd be like, no, Janet, you really have to put it in there. You have to jam it in there. And Furley would be outside like,
it's not what it looks like.
Like a gay quagmire.
Let me hear that. I like that one more time. Let me hear that.
What?
So I don't know if he's talking about, because he's had brain cancer before, right? He's had brain.
I thought he had an aneurysm.
Aneurysm.
Brain cancer.
Right, aneurysm. Obviously, his son died. So, and he might have been. He may have been a Walter Reed. I mean,
yeah,
he was a veteran.
His son probably would have also, just as family of the vice president. But I think that he gets care at Walter Reed as well.
So I don't. So that's that. I'm sure he's been there many times. I just don't know. And I saw a lot of nurses tweeting. I've never heard of anybody blowing into somebody's nostrils.
Oh, I have. So when
children, I have.
No, when you're trying to get a dog to take a pill, you put it in their mouth and you close their snout and you blow in their nose real quick and it makes them swallow.
Do you think that happened to Joe Biden?
Well, if he was being fussy with his pills.
If Trump's still on his game, he'll start selling a doll where it's Joe Biden sleeping, and if you blow into its nostrils, it wakes up.
Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe.
Where is Hunter Biden, by the way? He's been awfully quiet on the campaign trail.
The media's been taking care of that. They've been really trying to ask him the tough questions. It's bizarre. Like, obviously, Trump is a lunatic and does plenty of stupid shit, of course. But Biden is literally being protected by the media right now. They don't want to ask him questions.
They want him to win.
You forget. July, August, September. We're like 3 months away from a fucking presidential election.
Even shorter than
August,
that.
September, October.
2 months from when people are going to start
voting. Yeah. I mean, we're 60, 70 days away from the presidential election. And if Joe Biden was dead, Weekend at the Birds, he'd been dead for 3 months, I wouldn't be surprised. If he was in Tunisia, I wouldn't be I don't know, where is he today?
Because they know every time he talks, he's going to say something like this, and they don't want him to look like an asshole, so they just avoid him.
I know, but I understand why the Biden campaign's doing that.
Yeah,
and I understand
that's what the media is now.
Well, I understand why the media is doing it, but I don't understand why the media is doing it.
Did you see any of Trump's big interview with Chris Wallace earlier in the week?
I watched it, yeah.
I thought the part about the cognitive test was kind of funny.
Chris Wallace is pretty good, too, I think.
I got the audio from that if you want to play it.
Let's go down. Joe and I will take a test. Let him take the same test that I took.
Incidentally, I took the test, too, when I heard that you passed it.
Yeah, how did you do it?
Well, it's not the hardest test.
No, but
there's a picture, and it says, what's that? And it's an elephant.
No. See, that's
hold on. Trump hates that, because Trump wants to make it seem like...
It gets under his skin so bad.
And I love Alex Trebek, and I'm sorry he's going through it, but every year Alex Trebek would say he passed the Jeopardy test to get on the show, which I've never believed. But if you called him out, I'm sure he'd get pissed off. This is like Trump wanted everyone to believe that this was the hardest test of all time.
Yeah.
Would Wall say the last one's a picture of an elephant and say what it is?
He says, it's not the hardest test. It's a picture of what is this, and it's an elephant. You have to circle. It's an elephant.
See, only Biden could do that.
Which is not a test you should be bragging about.
No.
And you shouldn't want it to be hard. You shouldn't want it to seem hard.
No, but I think, if you're going to be the most powerful person in the world, you should probably be able to pass it.
I guess so.
I mean, you're trying to be the most powerful person in the world, and you're bragging about properly identifying an elephant.
Wouldn't you want to watch the two of them do that, though? Take the test?
Of course,
Biden and Trump would be unbelievable.
No, I think that the debates...
I'd love to watch Trump just do it, thinking and circling. And
the debates are going to be fantastic. It'll be like a promo for abuse of elderly people.
If I was Trump right now, I'd say I want 10 debates. 15 debates. Let's do a debate a week from here on in. Pick the issue, anything you want.
The thing is,
unscripted, 2 hours.
The thing is, though, the media will come in on either side. Oh, no, coronavirus, we can only have 2 debates. Or if Biden wants more debates, the democracy demands that we have more debates. Either way, the media is going to be on his side.
I would say to Trump today, hold a press conference, 1 a week until election day. You guys can pick any. You guys pick the topic every week. That's your choice. You pick the moderators. Your choice. My only deal is it's just you and me, no scripts, nothing. 2 hours, freewheeling. Biden would be, he'd be dead
Exhausted.
within 15 minutes. He would call the poor guy. And by the way, I think it's cruel to do it. I actually do think this is cruel at this point.
The only benefit would be is if Trump talks that much, he's going to say some more, which doesn't really affect him.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't.
But it's kind of hurting him now a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but I do wonder sometimes: is it hurting him, or is it hurting him? This is the only thing I think when I say that
It's
Biden
hurting
might
the polls
win,
that could be lying to
that
us,
are done
I
by
guess.
people who did it 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I do think there is a huge percentage of the voting bloc who just don't want to answer these questions and say they vote for Donald Trump because they don't want to deal with shit. I saw a guy yesterday in Massachusetts with a fucking "Make America Great Again" hat. I was like, this guy's got fucking big balls.
Right.
I mean, it's like the fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. Like, what
He
is?
just doesn't want anyone to talk to him.
Maybe, but I'm like, this guy is. You're looking at him. And meanwhile, he has a hat that's supporting the president, whether you like him or not. And I'm looking at him like, this guy's a fucking lunatic. It's crazy.
But also, if someone's harassing you outside a grocery store for who you're going to vote for, aren't you more? If you are voting for Biden, you're more likely to stop and say, "Yeah, that's who I'm voting."
Of course.
For. If you're voting
yeah.
for Trump, you're not going to stop and talk to these people.
That's why Trump won. That's why 4 years ago the polls were bullshit.
Yeah.
Like they and by the way, there's also. And Trump has cultivated this, a portion of America where, and this has nothing to do with Trump. I'm the same way. If some pollster called me, I'd be like, fuck off. Like, I don't trust you. Why would I trust you?
If only there was a term for like the type of culture we live in where you're afraid to mention
I don't know what that
certain
would be.
aspects of your thoughts.
It's a good question.
The future the liberals want. That's what it is.
Yes. Do we any more sound from the president or no? Worth playing or no?
No.
All right. Dr. Sheffield invented toothpaste in the 1870s. He was the first one to put it in a tube. Today, they still use Dr. Sheffield's notebooks and recipes from the 1870s. Which, do you think they actually have the actual notebooks and recipes?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
They make copies of them?
No, I think they have the originals.
The real ones.
Do you have recipes in your journal?
I'd have to look. Maybe.
Oh, that should be a
might have scribbled something down. There's chatter on the Minifan Twitter about a Big Steve cookbook. That might be in the works in the future.
Very mild chatter.
Excellent idea.
Come across my
chatter.
page.
There was at least a tweet.
Okay.
I saw a tweet.
That's cheddar.
What would the name of the book be?
Cooking with Big Steve.
You got to keep the brand
Right,
alive.
sure,
Yeah.
Right, of course.
There's a lot of, I mean, I'm pretty sure Barstool's already trademarked Big Steve.
I would think I think they would definitely have. You go to Dr. Sheffield certified Dr. Sheffield's naturals.com. Dr. Sheffield's naturals.com. Go there right now. Today you save 10% or go to any CVS or Walgreens, you get $1 off. And there are Walgreens in the Saco area. TJ confirmed that on the show. There is a Walgreens, he said. The Walgreens and a Walmart. A Walmart, I think if you want to get lunch, maybe a Subway in that Walmart.
CVS up
very
there?
clear. Sure, there's CVS is in Maine. Yeah, there are, right, Steve?
There are in Portland.
Yes.
I'm listening to two
saying.
schmucks talk about it. I'd like to know if TJ
Yeah.
Hubbard confirms this.
Good
I don't want
question.
speculation.
Yeah, I mean, CVS does exist in Maine.
Okay.
Not as prevalent
I
as
think that the
Massachusetts.
furthest north one is in Waterville. So if you're going north of Waterville, you're not going to find any CVSs. You might find a Rite Aid, you might find a Walgreens, but you're not going to find a CVS.
But you'll find Dr. Sheffield. 10% off. Walgreens or CVS, you get $1 off. You go to drsheffieldsnaturals.com. What a trip that would be if you bring your wife for the weekend and you say, it's lunchtime. Let's go to Walmart A. And then B, look at this little Subway tucked in here. Let's have a little romantic lunch.
Well, that's the nice thing is when the Subway is in the Walmart, it's like, we don't even have to leave.
Oh, it's part of the Kirkman Show experience because you can go and have the Steve Robinson Subway experience. Have a few laughs, get your chicken teriyaki. Is that what you get, Steve?
Yeah.
Sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
Sweet onion chicken teriyaki. You know what I mean?
Some joker's going to get the meatball, though. And be like,
That's, also
Steve in his college days.
Exactly. There's also that. Dr. Sheffield's naturals.com today. 10%. CVS or Walgreens, $1 off. Just had my Dr. Sheffield's this morning. The official toothpaste of the Kirk Minahan Show. I saw Menner's tweeted me that he also brushes his teeth in the shower. And then some wise guy said that's because he cannot reach the sink. Which is not, that's not right.
Little wise guy.
That is little wise guy. Wise guy. I don't think that's funny at all. Neither do you, Steve. Any Saco hesitation, any potential concerns as we're getting ready. We are getting ready here. This feels like you forget. Essentially, we spent so much time in the Wilbur. We're essentially doing two shows in front of 1,000 people, basically.
Right?
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday night. And I feel like we're almost underplaying it. This is a big event, a huge event.
It is.
No podcast in the world will be doing a live show, The Drive-In, on Saturday and Sunday night.
I don't think any podcast has ever attempted what we're going to do.
I think it's newsworthy.
I agree.
It's newsworthy. Do we have anything going on, Steve? Anything new or no? The last 24 hours?
No, not really. I think that I would encourage people to bring food for themselves to the event. regardless of what TJ Hubbard says. Bring coolers, bring grills or whatever. It's really just going to be like a tailgate if you get there at 3:30. My concern is people want to show up there early, get the best parking spot in the lot, and then they're kind of standing around wondering what they're doing. And then if we have people who are trying to leave the parking lot after they've already arrived to go out, then we're going to have gaps and it might cause some problems. So I would encourage people to get there, stay there, bring what you need to not have to be readmitted, because that will cause some problems for us.
What time will you be there?
I'll probably be there around noon.
What is the thing to get in? Do you have a actual, like a printed
yeah, everyone got a ticket with a QR code on it, yeah.
Okay. So that you do need the scanner to get in? Because there were a couple people that reached out to me, or actually just one person, said that their email didn't come with a scanning code for some reason?
Yeah, I talked with that person.
Okay, cool.
Just have the email open on your phone.
Okay, we satisfied that person listening right now.
Well, it may have happened.
That's true. Okay, that's fair. What time will you be arriving on Saturday, Steve?
Noon.
Noon. Mike?
Yeah. Probably leave here around noon, so probably 3-ish.
Leave here? No, Saturday.
Oh, on Saturday. What do you mean? I'll be there.
No, I'm saying, what time are you going to get to Saco, to the drive-in movie theater?
Oh, I'll whenever you guys are getting there, I will.
6:30 is fine.
All right, 6:30.
Okay.
I have the Minifan golf tournament that day as well.
Oh, you do? Where's that
taking
taking place?
the first drive? Nearby. I think it's a private thing that they're doing.
Oh, is
so
it?
I didn't have the. But yeah, there's like 12 Minifans getting together.
Yeah, nice, excellent.
I'll be taking the first drive with them.
Little trip to Aquaboggan, I'm told.
It's for a trip to.
Oh, is that
Aquaboggan
right?
As well, yes.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday, I think.
Wow, look at you. Is
big weekend.
Warthog going to be there too?
If it's Sunday, I think he'll be gone, but he could stay.
That's good news.
We'll see. He could stay. Maybe.
So Warthog's girlfriend will be gone on Sunday.
Yes.
So Sunday's the show to go to.
People have a sigh of relief.
That's going to be more fun. All right, Saturday will kind of suck because Warthog's girlfriend.
But we'll get through it.
But Sunday will be more fun.
There's just going to be one thunder cloud hanging over one part of the parking lot.
Pouring down on it. Well,
Saturday, we're just like, well, how
what
is
can you
everyone?
do? What can you do? Well, good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to pull it off. And if you go to these two shows, there's a lot of little special things, I would say, as well, that we've put together for you. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Antifa shows up. You're going to get to see a little bit of gunplay.
I didn't even think of that. You think there's a real chance it's going to happen, Steve?
Yeah, I think there
are select minifans who are coming with AR-15s and
well, I don't think that's necessary to announce.
Look, your podcast, Jesus, they want to protect you. I mean, if the fanatical devotion extends entirely to your life.
Somebody has to sacrifice their life at this event, I would think.
Yeah. I would just say, Antifa, if you're listening, this is probably the worst possible event for you to disrupt.
We have like 70 people killed at this thing?
Shots fired today as a podcast, a racist podcast attempted.
That's right. That happened Saturday, though. We're doing it Sunday. If Warthog's girlfriend's there, it probably will happen anyway. People just start shooting each other just
She's letting them know.
Just out of anger.
Coordinates.
She's going to look at her and just start firing at the sky.
It'd be great on Sunday. You've got like a bandage wrapped around your head along with a bloody
people
ear.
There. Show must go on.
Yeah,
show must go on.
We're going to have the bodies stacked up in front of the table like cordwood.
What else do we have? Anything else? Any other sound, Steve?
I've got a parody song.
Oh, okay. Well, let me hear it.
This is from Kevin from Bristol.
Oh. Yeah, that is definitely.
Sound like him.
It sounds like it at times. At times, though, no?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder, Jim Croce died, obviously. The guy who wrote that a long time ago. When he wrote Time in the Bottle, like when he's really composing it, like really working on it, if you said to him, listen, 30, 40 years later, this is what's going to be.
Before you jot this down.
We're going to parry it in this way.
Just before you do this, just know that there is a man in Rhode Island someday.
Yes. I'm disappointed there's no Curtis parody songs. That's a knock on the Minifans. I just have to say.
Maybe it's almost too easy.
That could be true.
Seems easy.
That could be true. What else we got?
Your old pal Karan J. Phillips wrote an interesting.
I know, but
article.
it's so predictable. Like Sage Steele
he'll write that, he'll drop a bomb, and then never go on and talk about it.
Yeah, we asked him on that. He blocked us to fuck off last time. Remember? Yeah, I read it. Sage Steele's Candace Owens, and
but to say
time for her to leave. She's not.
The headline. If you think Candace Owens is dangerous, doesn't that take away from that whole argument? If Sage Steele is the exact same as Candace Owens?
Yeah, which of course she isn't.
No,
I mean, it's just
the headline.
stupid.
No, the headline is Sage Steele is a black woman who disagrees with me, so she should be out of a job.
Right,
that's what he's saying.
Like if you have disagreement, you're gone. And if you're not black enough, I guess is that the correct?
Yeah,
you're gone. Like what would you like Sage Steele to do? Like,
not have
not
opinions.
believe like lie?
Yeah, you shouldn't say those opinions. It's okay to have opinions unless they're the wrong ones.
Yeah, I don't even get it.
Someone also mentioned to me yesterday, I don't know if this is actually a factor, but they were like, oh, something you missed in the Sage Steele isn't black enough. I guess her husband is white. So I don't know if that has been an issue for
Yeah,
her.
well, in the Monica
among those
Cannon
people?
Grant
Yeah.
School of Interracial Marriage, that's probably a problem.
I don't even know. Is Elle Duncan? Who would even know? Who would care?
Right.
Imagine caring.
What bearing does it have on their professional abilities or the character?
None. Who gives a shit?
Now listen to this. What does it even mean? When the Wall Street Journal story was first released, it was a black ESPN employee that informed me, meaning Phillips. Shortly after, another black employee of the network called me from their car and was so infuriated that they, quote, almost got into an accident. Like, almost shit themselves or a car accident? Like, what?
They're just flooring it.
Shortly after finding, by the way, the black employee should be infuriated that Sage Steele was not allowed to talk.
Right.
Sure, not enough to get into a car accident, but I mean, the person was so infuriated that Sage Steele blew the lid off of this fucking thing. Like, what were they mad about? Mad that the story was public, that the ESPN looks like assholes?
That Sage Steele has incorrect thoughts.
No, but it's not even that, though. She's saying, this person's saying when the Wall Street Journal story came out, which means...
Yeah, mad that they're pointing attention to
the
wrong black voice.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? And who is... And I don't say this much because, I think off-the-record stuff is important, too, to get stories done. If you're not upset about it, who are you? Like, first of all, I think he's lying. I think he's making it up. But, like, who is the black employee that's so infuriated?
And just to criticize the Wall Street Journal a little bit, on what grounds do you grant them anonymity? To bitch about somebody? Is that quote so valuable that you're going to give them anonymous sourcing?
But that's not the Wall Street Journal story.
Deadspin. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
They'll keep it anonymous because you'd get so much hate for having that opinion, which you wouldn't get. But if you had the opposite opinion, they would expose you.
I mean, I have a good relationship with the owner of Deadspin. I should text him. He's in Nantucket, obviously. As the president told us earlier this week.
It's actually not.
What?
You may have your wires crossed.
That's what President Trump told us on the show this week.
That's true. That is true.
The president, the guy's fully cognitive. But I mean, it's just so, Of course, Jamel Hill immediately, jumps in. The disappointing part for me in a story like this, as far as I know, whenever Sage has been caught in various controversies, I don't recall any of her black colleagues going out of their way to amplify those controversies. It just seems to me there was something, if there was an issue, it would be better settled inside the building. To insinuate two people with the great reputations that Michael and Elle have of doing something like this is very unbecoming.
Maybe she tried.
But what if it's true? I mean,
but also maybe she tried. Maybe she said something to someone and they were like, fuck you.
Depending on Elle and Mike, as if they made a decision like this in a vacuum, which she didn't say that. She said that they spoke up.
Yeah.
She didn't say, if you read the story, Jamel, you dummy, she didn't say that these two got it shut down. What she said was they spoke up and it was shut down. Her issues with management.
Right.
And obviously Elle and whoever Mike is, I don't know. Like that's the issue. I mean, the bigger issue, and they Jamel and Karen Phillips, I guess, don't want to. Bigger issue is that ESPN's trying to silence black voices
because they don't have the right opinions.
Right, because they don't have the opinion that ESPN wants you to have. That to me is a major story.
Apparently it's no longer racist that you think if someone is a certain race, they should have certain thoughts. They should fit into a certain box. That's not racist anymore?
So systematic racism or systemic racism teaches us that racism is everywhere. It's entrenched in our structures and everything, except for when it comes to a conservative black woman.
And he goes after her, and he gives a bunch of examples. A month later, she, meaning Sage Steele, told the crowd in Florida that, quote, the worst racism I see comes from black people. There are times I believe that we as African Americans can be hypocritical, and that is to not look ourselves in the mirror when we're saying certain things and blaming others for one thing when we're doing the exact same thing, she said. Okay. Seems to me a perfectly legitimate opinion. I don't know.
What's annoying about that is, like, I've kind of accepted, like, on a lot of these arguments you hear people say, like, well, white people shouldn't comment on that. And it's like, okay, I get where that comes from. It's like, okay, white people won't comment. But then if you're a black person who comments, it's like, all right, these black people shouldn't comment on it either. We only want this exact
ideology
commenting on this.
Yeah, they try to hijack, completely hijack it.
And they're not even hiding it anymore. They used to hide the racial justice thing and make it. It was racial justice. Politics was just secondary. Now it's pretty clear. It's just a complete left-wing Trojan horse.
It's crazy, though. I mean, this is like nuts. I mean, she's speaking up about being silenced. A black person speaking up being silenced, and she's getting shamed.
And like the I guess the most prominent example in Boston that we're seeing of that now is that Monica Cannon Grant woman. I mean, the Boston Herald blew that up. She's basically giving voice to the same attitudes that Jamel Hill and this Deadspin writer are more kind of politely espousing, but she's gotten a complete pass.
Yeah, but with the Globe, I mean, she wrote a magazine column for the Globe.
Yes,
she's friends, I'm sure, with the Globe people, and they don't want to. They don't want to touch it. And then you have guys like Joe Kennedy, another pussy, who's afraid to say she's a fucking idiot because she's black. He's afraid to say she's a fucking idiot because she happens to be black. So he's afraid to criticize a black person no matter what, which to me is a definition of racism.
But for Joe
in a
Kennedy,
weird way, it doesn't get more racist than
for
that.
Joe Kennedy, I can see him not commenting on that.
Why?
There's just no benefit for him, issuing a statement distancing or not, because no one's paying attention to it. Maybe if the Globe reports on it, then he has to come out and say something about it. But there's no benefit for him. But the Globe is less.
Okay, if it was a white guy who did that, he'd already comment on it.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Because she's black, he's afraid. And to me, that is, in a way, racism. Because you're saying, I'm going to treat you differently than somebody else when they do the same thing. If you're a black person, you say something stupid, you say something stupid. White, you're stupid. Black, good. You do something great. But
he's never going to say they're stupid. He'll put out a statement and say...
It's a fucking idiotic thing to say.
All he's going to do is say, she's not formally affiliated with the campaign.
She's not stupid because she's black or white. She's stupid because she says stupid shit.
Her Twitter handle is pro-rock thrower.
Yeah, not even necessarily stupid. Just dangerous and ill-informed and insane.
I'm just saying, I think it's worse for the Globe to ignore this than it is for Joe Kennedy. You can see Joe's ignoring it because it's not in his own self-interest. This story would get traffic. It would be newsworthy. People would read it if they print it in the Globe. They're not printing it in the Globe because they want to protect their friends and continue to advance an agenda.
But it's the same idea that he would comment on it just as the Globe would
The Globe should be asking him about it. That's what should be happening. The Globe should be asking him, what do you say about this? Do you avow?
Sure. Yes, but if you have a white person who is working for Trump or working for a Republican, going on some videos saying that this white person is married to a black woman and this black woman is, what do you think?
All you hear about for days.
And I'd be fine with that because it's fucking crazy. That's fine. It's if you're. I mean, this woman is Marty Walsh has given her a platform. Has given her property to run this thing
and a duffel bag full of money, money,
cash. I mean, it's just crazy, and nobody's going to report it. And Turtle Boy did a really good job, and now it's starting to trickle down a little bit. Michael Graham had something in the Herald today, but nothing.
It's in the right-wing ghetto now.
Yeah,
that's where it'll be.
Yeah, nobody's going to. I even saw a bunch of big right-wingers tweet out yesterday. Maybe Tucker will do it eventually. I don't know, but it's not. But even that doesn't matter. Even if you're on Tucker Carlson, if Tucker Carlson does 10 days in a row, the Globe's not going to write about it. In fact, and then it makes it less likely they're going to write about it.
Tucker Carlson being racist again.
It's the Kirk Minahan effect, too. The Turtle Boy effect, whatever it is. If the wrong people bring it out into the public forum, then it's untouchable for the right people like the Globe.
Yeah, so there you go.
And the WGBH, on the same note, is also getting a pass. Nobody has talked about that.
Who's going to write about that?
The Boston Herald, you think? They might write about it.
Boston Herald writing about it.
It's a pretty good story.
With all due respect, is nobody
cares about it, but still, they're still writing stuff.
Of course, it's a good story, but you think the Globe's going to write about it?
These people who are finger wagging at us, saying you're racist, you're not hiring enough minorities, are themselves not living up to the standards they impose on the rest of us.
A notable story: the Red Sox yesterday unfurled a big Black Lives Matter thing, right, at Fenway Park.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so fine, whatever. I think what's happened now is I think a lot of people. Black Lives Matter as a phrase, I'm perfectly fine with. As an organization, or as whatever you want to call it, there's a lot of danger there, right?
There's a lot of questions. And I think even prominent black activists who have been associated with Black Lives Matter have said that the national organization is, there are problems there in terms of where the money's going, who's leading it, who's representing the cause.
There's a bit of a militant angle to it, all that stuff. So the Red Sox unfurl this. Fine, whatever. They're not going to have to answer any questions about that. But you want to talk about a news item? We had Sam Kennedy on here, 2 or 3 months ago, whatever it was, bumbling and stumbling over their minority hiring. I mean, had no answers. I asked him 3 different ways, and he's like, "Oh, we're doing stuff." Had no specifics, nothing. The Herald could have written about that. ESPN could have written about that. The Globe obviously will never. They could write about it. WEI is not going to write about it. But you have a bunch of forums and outlets that could write about it, but they chose not to. Not because they don't think it's newsworthy, not because they don't think it's hypocritical, but because it was said, I think, on my show.
Yeah. And because words matter so much more now. If it's easy to call you a racist, then they'll do it. But if you don't say the wrong words, then it looks good. They put up the Black Lives Matter sign. They're okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, here's the Globe front page right now. What they are actually reporting on: weekly jobless claims. The Portland, Oregon mayor got tear gassed.
I saw that.
A tale of 2 tests. Vermont town left puzzled by positive then negative COVID-19 results. Well, there you go.
Ooh, it sounds like a Colin story.
UMass Amherst reopening.
That's what I mean. So I mean, they're not gonna. They'll never write about this, Cam and Grant, ever. They just won't.
Here's the one that's taking things away. The most read story on BostonGlobe.com. A black 14-year-old offered a stranger a donut. He was bombarded with racial slurs.
Use promo code Jerry to get that donut. Gary. Sorry.
Yes. No, Jerry's for Munchkins.
Of course. Yes. Yeah, my mistake.
Simply Safe, by the way, has got everything you need to protect your home with none of the drawbacks of traditional home security. $15 a month, 50 cents a day. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. I hope all the Mets fans have it as they make their way up to the great state of Maine and Saco. Their homes will be nice and secure because of Simply Safe. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. Set up yourself under an hour. Just peel and stick the sensors exactly where you need them. No technician required, no contract, no pushy sales guys, no hidden fees, no fine print. $15 a month. And I'm not the only one who's talking about Simply Safe. U.S. News and World Report, the best overall home security of 2020. It's got everything you need, once again, to protect your home. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. Free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial. Nothing to lose. SimpliSafe.com/KIRK. Yeah, I saw Fred Toucher's taking I think he's, like I said yesterday, I think he's been gone for a while. So
it's probably good for
What do you mean by a while?
I'd say till
Labor
Day.
Fall book starts.
Labor Day, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe a week off. But I don't know. It didn't seem.
Well, he said that his Instagram yesterday is going into a mental facility next week.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
that's true. You were only out for 2 weeks, though. Really?
When?
Past time.
Yes, but I am my own boss essentially.
True.
Like there's.
You think that? Okay,
I think they're saying it might be best for everyone.
It's also where's the benefit in rushing him back now?
I think that's a good point. I was thinking because he said he wanted to be on the air.
Yeah, I think there were probably conversations about getting rid of him, honestly. And
I don't know if you saw, but I went and got the audio from yesterday this morning, and the title of the first hour podcast where they address it was, "Is it time to retire, Sweet Caroline?"
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I didn't know if that was like
I don't know. I think they were probably. Who knows? But and by the way, I hope that they don't. I think Fred should stay. I hope he stays and everything. But I could see them being like, "Geez, this is a tough situation. Should we figure out a way to move on?" Because I think in today's climate, the ratings we've learned, like the big ratings don't even really matter. I mean, who
would they pull in to replace him?
Here's the problem for Fred Toucher. It doesn't matter who they bring in to replace him. They figure if we get rid of Fred Toucher, we'll still double Greg Hill in the ratings. Who gives a fuck?
I don't think that would happen, though. I think they would take a hit because he is the alpha. Like, I think people would leave. I don't think they would necessarily go to Greg, but I think people would leave. Like, it's like when I left. Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
He's definitely the talented one on that show. I don't listen all the time, but from the little I have.
He drives the show. He's the star of the show. He drives it. The other guy is more of a sound guy, and the other guy's a flash guy.
When it's Ritz and John Wall, it just sounds like any
show in America, right? So, I mean, they would probably get somebody else in. I hope he comes back clean and feeling better and continues to do his show and does great. But
I mean, you're being mean.
Well, sorry, Fred. But I don't, I was glad to see that. And maybe you're right, Mike. Radio's crazy. Maybe we'll be back in 2 weeks. But I suspect they'll say, listen, take a month off.
Yeah, I was thinking if it was his call, he might be back in a week or two. But that makes sense if the company wants him to
I don't think it's his
stay
call.
out.
Yeah,
I just don't think they're not going to make more money in ad billing if he comes back in this period. The radio audience is so small right now because of coronavirus. There's literally no benefit to bringing it back.
The only one thing radio people do bad is the long game. They never
make
it. That's true. It's always,
Panic?
Yes.
Immediate reaction?
But, there's Beasley Media, which owns them, said they're doing a review on this, which is, I thought, sort of an interesting way to phrase it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's going to be a poor bastard. I do feel a little bad. That's going to be a miserable time with everything going on in his life.
God. No, I'm telling you, it's probably best that he takes a nice long break.
Yeah.
So, yeah, undisclosed amount of time right now. So, there you go. So, we'll see when Freddie comes back. All right, what else we got, Steve? Anything else?
Well, I just saw a tweet that Maddie in the Morning mentioned you.
Apparently.
He did? Yeah, just now.
Oh,
I don't have any more elaboration on that. Oh. The Robinson Rules account says that you got a nice mention on that.
We always get along. We get along just fine. I haven't talked to him in a while. We usually talk once or twice a year.
Seems like a good egg.
Great, incredible career. If you're not from Boston, you wouldn't know him, but he's been around probably for 40 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to him as a kid. My mom would listen to him. He was on the afternoons then as a kid. I'm talking 5-6 years old. I would hear him in the backseat of the car.
Oh, apparently he said that if he gets COVID-19 and dies, he wants you to take over his show.
Oh, that'd be nice. Spin some records.
I'll do it.
All right.
I will say it's funny you said that. It's funny you said that. I don't know if I should announce this now or not.
Ooh.
3 weeks from today. 3 weeks. No, I'm sorry. 2 weeks from Monday.
Okay.
I will be hosting a show on FM radio in Boston for a day.
2 weeks from really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Not true.
Oh, okay.
I know.
But
2 days from now, you're going to be hosting a show
that...
on FM radio.
Yeah, I thought there was some technicality like that.
That's a good point.
We're
back on radio.
Yeah.
You're going to be on the big FM, 88.1 FM Saco.
10 watts, baby.
30
watts?
30 watts of excellence. Covering the whole parking lot at the Saco Drive-In Theater.
I bet you we could still beat EI in the ratings, 18 to 34 in Boston. If we did the show, we'd have people drive every day if we did the show every morning.
If everyone there had a meter, without a doubt.
Oh, for sure, we'd be number one. But I was running this morning. It's funny you said that. Well, thank you, Maddie. I love you. I was like, what would be an interesting challenge a couple of years from now is to go back to radio.
Yeah.
And see if I could do it.
You mean like try to do your old show? Or you mean like do what Maddie does? Or?
No. Nothing against Matt. I couldn't do it. Just me.
Yeah.
Could I do it? Could I not? If I went to a place, believe me, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I thought of it more as a challenge. Like,
if you're thinking about it, that germ could grow in your mind.
Nah, because it's easy to dream about, but then the reality hits you. It's like it would never be the scenario where, hey, you get to have good total control and there's no program director. Like that.
I was going to say the real answer is yes, you would do well in the ratings, and then there would be some issue,
right?
And you would be fired, or
unless one of your friends bought the station.
That's true. But even then, But like you just said, you said to me, you can do a show 2-3 hours a day. Total control of content. Would I go back to radio? Because it's a challenge. Like this, while I love doing this, it's great. It's the most fun I've ever had. It's a challenge in different ways, but it's also not, there's no real obstacles. Like Barstool's an obstacle, but not really. Like they never say don't say something.
Yeah.
Or they never give me shit. They do and they don't. It's different. Could I go back and save a dying industry in Boston?
No, you'd have to own the radio station.
I would have to own the radio station.
Yeah. That's the only way.
I also think the trend is away from terrestrial radio.
That's what I find interesting, though.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I just picture the magazine cover. The savior. Can podcast Jesus save radio?
That's kind of the thing. It'd be like if you were one of the top political columnists or news reporter, like you were the Kevin Cullen of Boston, and then you left and you went to blog online or something, do like an all digital website.
Right.
Can I come back and save a print newspaper? Like, well, yeah, maybe no, but why the fuck would you even want to try? Because FM radio, the spectrum is going to be gone. AM radio, the spectrum, like 10, 15 years from now, they're going to be using that frequency for something else, for some government, military, other internet purposes, 5G or something.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm coming back.
I don't think that terrestrial radio stations will be around by the time I'm your age.
It's kind of like we talked.
That's not true. They would be, but they'll be. It'll be like fucking. It'll be like 8 tracks. There'll be a niche. There'll be a niche still because people like
you can find on Amazon a handheld radio or something.
No, the internet's going to be so ubiquitous.
Steve, FM radio's not going to be gone.
No, but
how old are you right now?
The internet. I'm 31. Okay, so the internet's going to be so ubiquitous, no one's going to be listening to them. There'll be no money to sustain it.
Do you listen to the radio?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so 15 years now, guys your age will still listen to the radio. A much, much, much smaller slice.
I think they will listen to the kind of programming that they hear right now on radio, but they won't be through a tower because the tower, all of that takes money to sustain. And if people are drifting away and listening to podcasts, listening to internet-connected devices in their cars,
I think you're right.
They're not going to be able to sustain the towers.
Where you're right is I think the average, that's right. But I think the average age of the listener, while it will still exist, the average age 15 years from now will be like 68 years old.
It's like when we talked about
like the 56-year-old right now, 15 years from now, will still listen to physical radio.
But I think there's
like some of these people still listen to their house. Jerry listens to his fucking house with the radio.
It's crazy.
There are
what is that? Why is it blinking 12?
Not on his phone. He listens to the radio.
No, the radio. I used to say to him back on a couple of years ago. He'd be like, "Yeah, I was listening to Mustard and Johnson on the radio this week at the house." I'm like, "Why? Are you fucking insane?" He'd be like, "Yeah, the signal wasn't great."
Do it on your phone, Jerry. There's no reason to do it on the radio.
Nah. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Jerry today.
Oh, happy birthday, Jerry.
Is that 76 years ago
yeah,
today?
Okay.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yes.
Looks so young.
And happy birthday to Gary.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's twin brother.
Oh, well, of course, yeah.
Holy shit, I didn't even think of that. Unless they were born on different days.
I think I got the opinion it was just like hours apart. Well, or maybe it was like a midnight.
It could be different days. Split. You've seen those stories. Babies born in twins born in different centuries. It's wacky. Go ahead.
Well, it's when we talked about KFC replacing Francesa, would his audience, well, it would have been a smart move for FAN probably because some people would have gone there, but would the entire listenership of KFC radio started listening to radio all of a sudden? No. Or would it just eventually chip away, and you forget who KFC is because he's not doing a podcast anymore?
I think it's more about, yes, but I think it's more about can you drag 14% of that audience over?
Yeah,
and then because look, think of
you would drag because most your core audience was used to listening to you on the radio here.
Sure, but I think you know what? I'd like to try it for 3 months as an experiment. 2 years from now. You in, Steve? You gonna produce?
Fuck yeah.
Mike?
Sure.
You an intern?
Nowhere else to go, yeah.
Okay, good. You can answer calls. You can take all the prank calls.
No, my mother is not here.
He's more talented.
I mean, you wouldn't find it fascinating for a week for us to try and do the show on the radio?
Well, I mean, we did Sirius.
And we did the hammer.
I mean, traditional. I am now, here it is. I am pitching it right now. Any FM station in Boston that wants to take us for a week. Kirk Minahan for a week on radio.
Wow.
1 hour a day. I am offering you services for free.
Any station.
Any station. Anywhere in New England. Anywhere. I will go to your radio station 1 hour a day for a week. If you want me to. 2 hours a day for a week. And give you, and this is no bullshit, the biggest radio personality in New England. Bar none in the last 10 years. You know, no audience like it. And they'll come with me. I am going to offer you right now that spot. I'd like to do like lunchtime hour, Steve. Are you good with that?
Well, midday.
Like a Kirk lunch?
Yeah, like a Kirk lunch. Maybe play a song or two. I am offering my services right now to those people.
Did you feel that?
Unbelievable.
What's that?
Rich Chandler just shuddered.
Right, Rich. We'll go to New Hampshire. We'll go to Vermont. We'll go to Connecticut. Anywhere.
Wow.
So you will see your numbers rise for 2 weeks.
So
I just want to try.
and Bertrand want to take a week off. You're saying you'll replace?
Absolutely, I'd go 98.5 for a week.
Wow,
sure, of course I would.
That's a big.
They call
deal.
right
even
now.
Be willing.
They
How about this?
They want you to fill in for Toucher.
I was going to say, how about a rating stunt right there?
Unbelievable.
Minahan and Rich, we hate each other for a week. I don't want to. You know what? I don't want to really do morning. It's very early, but okay. But I'll do it. Okay. I will do it. I'm thinking more for the way our show works. I'm thinking more that little 10,000 watt in the middle of nowhere, New Hampshire. It's more our home, isn't it? Really,
great. That would be great.
So there's a rider in this extension that they can't have any internet streaming.
Yeah, preferably no success.
Yeah, someone will do it.
We're
Someone
doing
in
it for free.
Worcester or
I am
something.
right now. Worcester's that's too much of a city. That's not the way we do it. Mike, that's not the way.
All right, I'm sorry.
How long have you been here for?
I'm sorry. You're right.
I am now, Steve, tweet this out, would you please?
Okay.
I am offering my services to any radio station in New England, 1 hour a day for a period of 2 weeks.
Wow.
Anytime. You let me know.
Now, what if they say we want you to do it, but you got we got a show, Felger and Mazur or whoever. We need to fill 4
Kirk Minahan don't. No. And I don't want to fill in for any of these guys who I really like. I don't want to fill in for Felger. Right?
Okay.
You know, I want that little dreamer, that 36-year-old program director in New Hampshire who's a Kirk Minahan fan, who's like, ooh,
how can I boost the ratings
for a week? Merchant takes that station down. The guy's on the street.
That's the fear. But
do you have any balls?
Right.
The Kirk Minahan Show as a package, as a brand, will come to you. We will come to Madawaska. And we can just do our show. Steve, we can just do our show from there, right?
Mm-hmm. We can also do it from here and pipe it up.
No. We're going to the radio
we got to go to the
station.
studio.
We go there. We go there.
Okay.
We go there.
So are they going to cover our costs, or
we'll handle that? Don't worry about that.
Oh, great.
Don't worry about that. You guys will be fine.
Terrific.
It's all part of the fun. But we're taking profits from the drive-in anyway. You think we're giving out all the bar still? You crazy?
Oh, that's good. Okay. As long as that's the case.
What does the tweet look like, Steve?
I'm offering my services to any radio station in New England.
No, Kirk Minahan, not I'm.
Well, it's going to be attributed to you from the show account.
Yeah, but I'm is weird because people think you tweet.
He's putting in quotes.
Oh, how does it look?
Yeah, it's quoted. Quote, I'm offering my services to any radio station in New England for 1 hour a day for a period of 2 weeks, @ Kirk Minahan. The Kirk Minahan Show as a package will come to you, *, terms and conditions apply.
Good.
And we know there is a station in Boston that you never named, but we do know it exists.
That's
that
true.
has wanted your service.
But that's out, according to the style of the Kirk Minahan Show.
It has to be small market now. We're changing it from anyone.
Well, we'll see. We're going to take our. What's amazing?
We're going to wait for the right offer.
What's amazing is this is literally somebody that would give more attention to your radio station you'll ever have in your life. And my prediction, maybe I'm wrong, no one will make the offer.
No, definitely not.
No one. Not some.
Well, there's a lot of danger there.
Not some guy in Vermont. Not some guy. Like, are you out of your mind? You get Kirk. 2 weeks. We're moving operations there.
You get 2 weeks. 2 weeks of potential boost in ad revenue if your salespeople can catch that.
Milton's will come along. Dr. Sheffield's will come along.
Yeah, so we get him for 2 weeks. That's great. What's the big deal? We're number one for half a month, and then we got this merchandise guy up our ass?
You get a little boost. You get a little boost. We'll see.
I agree
2
with
weeks
you,
of Kirk
but
Minahan, a lifetime of Bob.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, we've enjoyed our week so far with Bespoke. I'm liking this combination. You go to boxofawesome.com. What do you get there? Well, I mean, you get whatever. You get lots of guy stuff, macho stuff. It's stuff with some fucking hair on its chest.
That's right.
A style or if you don't want hairy chest, they give you some wonderful styling things you want to shave. I am a guy. I don't know about you, Mike. You don't shave your chest, do you?
I don't.
No. Steve?
No.
Although
Why'd you pause?
I'll trim a little right here so you get some peeking out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. So I do a little trimming.
But listen, if somebody wants to do that, go with God. I'm with you.
Yeah.
If it's part of your Box of Awesome, well, fantastic. You'll know because you're going to go to boxofawesome.com and answer your questions right there, and they'll give you. That way, they found just the right stuff for somebody like you. Again, whether it's grooming, barware, cooking tools, outdoor gear, that's pretty cool. Box of Awesome has carefully built collections for every part of your life. 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com. Each box costs only $45, but has over $70 worth of gear inside. Boxofawesome.com, code KIRK, K-I-R-K, 20% off your first box. Boxofawesome.com.
Great thing about this, too, is you can see what you're going to get in a box every given month. If you don't like it, you can pause your campaign, you can swap it out, so you're never going to get stuff that you're not interested in receiving.
There you go. Fantastic. Nice. And thanks to Milton's and Dr. Sheffield and Bespoke and Simply Safe for joining us this weekend, today and tomorrow. So tomorrow you need a nice, we're going to open the phones tomorrow as we all head up to the great state of Maine.
Excellent.
And take some calls. So if the listeners want to hear some of that, you're going to get that tomorrow, and we'll talk to you then.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.